everyone. How are you? Welcome to Wednesday Business Tips. I am Renee DiVincenzo. I'm a business strategist. And are you excited about today's topic when it comes to the last quarter survival kit, which is to how do you avoid burnout? I'm talking more with the holiday burnout. As we look at our schedules and we're looking to get everything organized, it really basically comes down to your time management. Now, some of you again may say, hey, it's a little too early. It's not a few months before, we're celebrating the holidays. But I will tell you, before you know it, it's around the corner and we always need to prepare. Now, if some of you have watched my Monday Mindset, I was talking a little bit about looking at your inventory, looking at your products, looking at what do you want to promote with your services when it comes, closer to the holidays. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about time management and scheduling. Now, you may see me look up and down a little bit because I do have some notes here. I want to make sure that I'm covering everything to help you to avoid that burnout. Because when it comes to the holiday time, it's really truly to relax, enjoy, family, friends, and just to celebrate and take some time for you. So some areas that I'm going to talk to you about first is get a head start. Start early. Now, I know a lot we procrastinate in this area. I have tomorrow. I can do this next week. You know what? I'm going to try and do this next month. But, I'm going to give you a little bit of a head start with have a checklist. Write down all the things the areas that you want to check off that that, hey, I took already care of it, or you know what, I need to do this maybe next month. Other areas too is to set deadlines to projects that need to get done. Sometimes we find out when we do projects. So again, I can wait on this, but if you really want to close out your end of the year correctly, which I'm going to be talking about with the next few months ahead of how to make sure you're not bringing the old year into the new year where you want to be starting the new business. Set deadlines of certain projects that you are wanting to be working on. And other areas too is that you just want to tackle the tasks systematically. Now, this could just, again, be different programs that you'd be using for a task. I use Evernote. I find it to be a very easy tool to use, and I have it on my phone, which really helps me to pull my phone out and just get all that information in there, because then when I do go back to my desk or I'm working on my desktop, the information is right there for me. Other areas too that you want to look at is your holiday calendar. Now, when you are looking at your holiday calendar, it is really important to make sure you are blocking out those dates, especially when it comes to, Thanksgiving time and Hanukkah, Christmas, all of that. But also, too, you want to look at your calendar to make sure you're putting down the holiday events that are coming up. You do know some things with networking. Maybe it's the office holiday party, could be a family holiday party. But the point is that you want to stay organized and you never want to miss an important date. So look at your calendar, especially if it's digital, like I have with mine, where I share my calendar link where others can either book a one-on-one with me or book my discovery sessions with me, and they'll have the ability to see the times that I am available. Time blocking too, when you're looking at the schedule and what it is that you want to prepare for. When it comes closer to as we're getting into the months, and you know what, it's not only at the end of the year for holidays, it could be other holidays during the year. This is even great if you have family preparation time or maybe a wedding is coming up. Anywhere that you need to time block and prepare. That is the key to making sure that you are going to have enough time in your day to be able to finish what it is that you are needing to do, especially when it comes to your personal time. Now, a lot of times when it comes to time blocking, you may be wanting to put out some time for yourself to just maybe have a pamper session that you just need to rejuvenate. That's what it's all about. Have some time for you. And a lot of times we don't do that. In the areas where I have worked with my clients with goal setting. I always say the hardest area when you want to write things down for your goals, like for your business or for your family, is to write down your personal goals. What are some of the areas that you want to take care of before the holiday season? You also too want to manage your expectation. And now, as I shared with goals, right, it is understanding the most important thing is to how to say no. Now, as you are putting forth, again, as I shared goals, they're very important to have. What do you want to finish? What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? But the most important thing is understand how to say no. Times are not going to be able to do everything, especially where it comes to, oh, do you want to volunteer for this craft fair that we're doing? Oh, do you want to, be part of this holiday party that we're putting together? My best suggestion to you is that when you do come across these areas and you have to say no, let them know that you'll sleep on it. Can I get back to you at the end of the week? Can I take a look at my schedule to see what is actually you're going to be able to do and what it is that you will be able to fit in? Because I will tell you that when you say that, you didn't say no. But on the same note, you didn't say yes. So it's a great way to help for you to alleviate being involved in too many areas and making sure that you are able to get what it is that you need to do for yourself and get it done. But most of all, look at your tech tools. Now, tech tools are helping you to streamline what it is that you are doing and save you time. And these are apps where you may want to streamline with your apps and take care of those tasks, just as I was sharing with you, and to help you to stay organized. But most of all, it's a game changer because it will help you to see the areas that are the most important part in your business as well as in your personal. Also, to remember the self-care. Self-care is not negotiable. And I shared that a little bit earlier. The self-care is to review, is to understand what it is that you need to relax, to be able to just take a deep breath. Because when you're looking at a lot of these things, what happens, right? You run a business, you have to do the holiday shopping, holiday cooking, right? I mean, think about those days when when you're cooking for the holidays, you're like, OMG, I don't have enough butter, either to make the cookies. So that's again where the checklist comes in. So when you rejuvenate and you give time for your self-care is where you're going to see the areas of what really is important and what you need to do. And most of all, always review the list, review and adjust, because things will change from now to when it really truly we're stepping into that holiday season. Because I believe, as I said on Monday, we have about a good 8 weeks before we're really getting into Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, we have the Black Friday, and that's when we're doing all the other areas that are personal to us, and, to make sure that we're getting those holiday gifts that our family is asking for, because and the reason why I'm saying this is you want that flexibility. You want to be able to have the balance, and that's what you want to manage, because that's the key to managing your balance in your work schedule, in your personal. So when you have a well-balanced schedule and you are looking at your holidays, you're going to find that you're going to be able to achieve what it is that you are wanting. You're going to have a stress-free holiday. Isn't that what it's all about? And just to enjoy your time with your family and your friends. Now, I understand too that when it comes to trying to do all of this, especially if you are a startup business or maybe a business owner that, has been in business for a little bit, but just you're not getting the results that you are wanting, I will always say to reach out to me, have a one-on-one. But what I really want to say to you is join us in this event that is going to be on September 26th. It's from 9 to 11. And as you can see, we are going to be talking about a lot of areas. Now, I'm going to take myself off screen so you could have a little bit of a full view. But we're going to have Tiffany Rufino, who's going to be talking about the stress to the back and party to the front. How to be able to um, come across these either difficult conversations or trying not to be overwhelmed when we are trying to be stress-free when it comes to working with our business. We're going to have Didi Vasquez, and she's going to be talking about the accountability about the present, and it's how to really stay on top and on track, and how your mindset is going to be when it comes to working your personal to where it will be even working with your business. And I'm going to be talking about your past, your present, your future. And it's really going to be about reviewing your history, looking at where you are, where you were, and where do you want to be. So one thing I do want to share is that our early bird special is going to be ending the 22nd, a few more days where you can have 2 hours filled with a lot of information, a lot of insight. And if any of you had been at our last event, which was which was in August, we spoke about the Mind Your Business, and it's about the how, the why, and the who. So I hope you join us. We are going to be in the Flagler County area. You can scan this QR code here. Our tickets are on Eventbrite. And remember, take advantage of that early bird special. And as I was sharing before, if you are looking to have a little bit more of a strategy plan put together of understanding how to do strategies, how to do your organizational skills, as well as understanding your management system, and just learning different techniques of how you can move forward in your business, check out my Business Discover session. Just scan the QR code. There's information there for you. And let's get you to where you want to be in the new year. Let's start planning it. Let's start putting everything in place. And let's find out what's holding you back from moving forward in the direction that you want to go in. And if you need a little bit more information, check out my QR code to have a one-on-one with me. Now, having a one-on-one with me is really basically understanding about what it is that I do, as well as what I could do for you, to learn a little bit of different strategies that I am more than happy to give you the advice and guidance. So check that out. I have my calendar is scheduled out for the days to meet with me. So just scan the QR code, and I look forward to meeting with you and to learning a little bit about you, and to see how I can help you and how I can refer you in it, what it is that you do in your business. So as I come back to screen here, I want to thank you for listening and watching about how to avoid burnout. I'd love to get your feedback in the comments below, and to, share with me. Maybe there were some areas that I didn't cover that you want to get a little bit more information on. So I look forward to your comments. I look forward to seeing you at the event, as well as to have a one-on-one with me. Don't forget to watch next week my Monday Mindset for another tip of how to get your business started. So I look forward to seeing you soon, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday for my 5-minute live. Take care.